matchup between Arkansas Tech and Oklahoma Baptist. And the Golden Suns will get the point on the board first. Good evening, I'm Joey McWilliams along with Alyssa Orange and Jill Scott. And the Arkansas Tech Golden Suns, perennially in the GAC tournament, are here once again as a 4 seed this year, taking on Oklahoma Baptist. The Bison, based out of Shawnee, not playing on their home court tonight, but a good number of fans making the trip to watch Oklahoma Baptist get a point on the board and tie this one up.
Well, they also brought their band and a lot of excitement, and we've had a lot of exciting volleyball all day long, despite the fact that our first 3 matches only going 3 sets and in favor of the higher seed. But when you have a 4-5 matchup like we do, I expect this one to be really exciting.
Tapped over by Kaiser, and she keeps it alive as well, but the Golden Suns cannot complete the point. Bison back-to-back points on the board. And let's go ahead and get the starters out there for you right now for Oklahoma Baptist. The visitors here in Shawnee. Emily Boyer wears number 1, a 5'11" junior from Choctaw, Oklahoma. She's the setter. Riley Unruh, a 6-foot junior from Lawrence, Kansas, is an outside for the Bison, as Oklahoma Baptist rattles off 3 consecutive. Allie Stricker wears number 10. She's a 6-foot junior middle from Coppell, Texas. Melody Donegan, a 5'11" sophomore outside from Inola, Oklahoma, wears number 12. Number 17 is Lillian Noble, a 6'1" freshman from Graham, Texas, who plays as middle blocker. 19 is Carson Hunter, a 5'4" senior libero from Forney, Texas. And number 25 is Mackenzie Frazee, a 6'3" sophomore middle from Colorado Springs, Colorado. And Anna Howell coaches the Oklahoma Baptist Bison. She's in her 17th season with the program.
Ooh, tough already. That scoreboard, we talked about it all day long. That one shot that one straight down. Nothing you could do about that one. Tough break there for the Golden Suns.
Boyer serve. As we'll get you the Golden Suns lineup in just a moment, the starters. We'll wait till they get a point. Kept alive by the Bison, and here's an opportunity. Golden Suns, the set. And there's the attack. Great job on the dig, keeping that going for the Bison. Tapped right back over by Allgood. Excuse me, there's Allgood. And the set. And another point for Oklahoma Baptist.
A good start for the Bison to come out here and jump out to a 6-1 lead in a very early timeout for Coach Wiest.
A timeout on the court. We'll go ahead and keep it right here and get the Arkansas Tech starters to you as we look for the 2025 version of the Golden Suns. Head coach Hannah Wiest is in her first season with the program, and she has Arkansas Tech into the tournament again and as a number 4 seed. Erica Hernandez wears number 1. She's a 6-foot freshman middle from Wiley, Texas. Number 2 is Emma Kaiser, a 5'9" senior setter from Cumming, Georgia. Number 3, Cariella Torres, a 5'2" senior defensive specialist from Mansfield, Texas. Samantha Wadowitz is a 5'2" sophomore defensive specialist. She's from Forney, Texas. Henley Hooks wears number 9, a 5'10" junior right side from Benton, Arkansas. Millie Allgood, number 12, a 5'10" senior outside from Sherwood, Arkansas. Number 22, Carson Thiebaud, a 6'1" sophomore middle from College Station, Texas. Number 25 is Brianna Young, a 6'2" freshman right side from Rock Hill, South Carolina. You are from the eastern portion of the United States. Alyssa, have you ever been to Rock Hill, South Carolina?
I have never been to Rockville, South Carolina. I actually lived in Greenville, South Carolina until I was 6. Then moved to Virginia, so very familiar with the Palmetto State.
Suns get the defense at the net. Solid play by Carson Thiebaud and Brianna Young. And Arkansas attack with a point after Oklahoma Baptist rattled off 6 straight. Actually have been to Rock Hill, South Carolina. Long set.
What took you there?
Church and teen talent competition. I was doing speeches way back when. And look now, we get to talk about sports here on the GAC Sports Network. That's exactly right. Another point there as for Arkansas Tech, Millie Allgood will be back to serve.
making up some ground here with 2 straight points.
And just like that, the Bison get it back quickly. It's a large roster for Oklahoma Baptist, 28, I believe, in uniform tonight. A number of freshmen and sophomores, and speaking with Coach Anna Howell prior to tonight's contest, she said, yeah, we have a lot of them out there. I talked about having some new names to talk about this year because there have been some names that we've been seeing year after year, and a few of those still around. Lauren Safford, who served one of those names. She's a junior from Midlothian, Texas, a 6-foot junior outside, but a number of new names to talk about. She said, though, the key for her team was to play good defense, and can Allgood keep it over? She does just that. Opportunity for the Bison now. Allgood once again. Wow. How about from the left side? Tapped up, and Allgood, a little bit of a miscommunication there. She decided not to collide with her teammate. Don't want to give up that point that way, but the Bison are now on top 8-3.
Well done on that attack there by Riley Unruh, and she also a first-team nod for the All-GAC team yesterday, and she right now is second in the conference in aces per set, third in kills, third in points, has 11 double-doubles, and she will be a name that I'm sure we will talk about a lot today in this match.
Kept alive, back set, tapped over by Stricker, and it's going to be a Bison point. But that comes by way of Arkansas Tech having a player in the net. Seyfert to serve now, again the junior. Been in the program for a while, but you're going to see that with Oklahoma Baptist. Coach Howell doesn't particularly go the route of transfers all that often, especially for the number of players that are on this team. You're going to see many of them coming in, previous school being their high school.
Yeah. But there are some, and sometimes you utilize that when you want to fill in holes in your roster to strengthen your team as best as you can. You're going to go with the best options, and sometimes that's getting someone out of the portal these days.
Arkansas Tech calls the timeout, trailing by 8. We'll take it as well here on the GAC Sports Network. Oklahoma Baptist has rattled off 11 points to get things going in the opening set. Now, the lower seed, and I realize in a 4-5 matchup, it's not that much lower, but still, the Bison performing well here in Shawnee. And Coach Wiest has taken a couple of timeouts to really slow things down. Her team has not gotten off to a fantastic start. It's not a home court advantage necessarily. It is a neutral site. And if you look at really the city of Shawnee, this is the southern portion of town. And how about that defense at the net? Big time play. Mackenzie Frazee there at the net to send it back. And the Bison get another point.
Frazee taking advantage of her, so I was going to say, Frazee just taking advantage of her height there and continuing the momentum for ODU.
Frazee 6'3", the tallest player listed on this ODU roster.
Good dig there by Hunter.
Another great dig. Hunter just diving all over the place to keep this point around. But just too much young.
Getting the kill.
Out quickly on the point, Oklahoma Baptist University in the north part of town. And it's a good, solid drive all the way. Shawnee's one of the larger towns in the state of Oklahoma, population and area-wise as well. Actually was thought of at one point in time about centralized location in the state. But this is in the extreme south part of Shawnee. So, you know, definitely not really a home court advantage here.
No, it's not, but they have the crowd, they've got the band, they've got the cheerleaders. It's very much their tournament to host today, and that was Erica Hernandez checking into the game and getting that point attempt. Good attack by the freshman. We're going to talk more about her.
Service error
on the service. You know, Hernandez named the newcomer of the year, and it's the first time they've opened up that award to incoming freshmen plus first-year transfers into the league. But she had 221 kills, a .373 hitting percentage. That's first in the GAC. And just a freshman. And we talked about this in some of our other matches. This time of the year, freshmen not necessarily always playing like freshmen, expected to play a little more experience, but she's been playing like not a freshman all season.
Led the team in blocks as well. So it's, you know, it has been both sides of the net there. But to have that many kills and to be leading the conference in hitting percentage too, you know you've had a solid season.
Yeah, you have just a really focused approach as a freshman, coming in and being able to just understand so easily the program, the approach, the offense, and to pick it up and to have that kind of impact. And I'm pretty sure number 7, Amy Hernandez, standing beside her, also a freshman. I'm going to go with her twin sister.
Serving number 15.
So the officiating crew making a little bit of adjustment, saying that the roster for Oklahoma Baptist, which is at last count 733 on the court, is going around behind the court a little bit too much, so they're having to relocate. Base dig,
well
wow.
done there by Hernandez.
She's trying to live up to the billing here tonight.
Well, that one was Amy. Again,
well, still,
Erica's out there too. The Hernandez is living up to their
twins.
names, absolutely. Great block there. Well timed by Addison Dale to go up there.
I will add to that too. Of course, you look out there and you can see 1 and 7, and there are many similarities. So I don't think it's a stretch for you to say, you know,
They're
being
twins.
twins. I did have someone tell me at home the other day that someone had seen one of my twins, and I actually saw both of my twins, and they look just alike, and they both look like me. And I thought, that's really great, except one's a girl and one's a boy. So I don't think those were my twins.
Well, to help you when you're out there, Erica's got the long braid.
Ah, yes.
Amy's got the short hair. That'll help you tell them
Thank you.
apart.
Wow. Another kill for Oklahoma Baptist. Addison Dale that time doing the honors.
Coach Weiss just telling her freshmen, go up with strong hands.
Dale, a 6-foot freshman, middle from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Played her, or at least went to high school at the Academy of Classic Christian
Great
Studies.
placement there. Well set up there for Hernandez to get that kill.
Point Arkansas Tech. Serving number 4, Samantha Widowitz.
Widowitz to serve, a sophomore from Forney. 4.93 digs per set this year, 5th in the conference, leading Arkansas Tech.
With the kill.
Well, for Coach Weiss, she's used timeouts. Really hasn't slowed down what the Bison have done. Of course, both these two teams, green being a primary color, this place is full of green tonight. That one goes wide, and another point for the Bison. But obviously the majority of green in the building favoring Oklahoma Baptist. And wow, they are making the most of it.
They are right now. They've been able to find a rhythm offensively. That right there, that service error, gonna help Arkansas Tech. They'll make some substitutions and see if they can get something going offensively, especially now that you have Brianna Young back in and up front.
Passed up, and that one just gets inside the back line. You can't really ask for much better than that from Frazee.
I love that the band's here, but I'm wondering if the DJ's feeling a little left out behind us.
Serve drops just at the 10-foot line. Nice job by Young. Tapped over. And wow, again, a little bit of a miscommunication there. And the Bison have 20.
Great ball placement there right over the defense. I think she saw Young kind of sneaking in behind the defenders and knew that there was a hole, and she put it there perfectly.
Good service by Boyer. Tapped back, all good. We'll just put it into play. Opportunity for the Bison here. And Frazee takes advantage of it.
And that's unfortunate for Arkansas Tech and their offense there, because that was able to let the Bison just completely set up their offense and get that kill.
Frazee now leading her team with 5 kills on the evening. And Boyer, wow, what placement. All good, is ready for it, doesn't clear the net. Tapped back over the other direction. Another point for Oklahoma Baptist. This one, Donegan.
Great court awareness right now. They're really in rhythm up front, communicating, and the timing with their blocks.
Oklahoma Baptist is hitting.
Look, I mean, you look up right now, I feel like we just sat down and started. It is 22-9.
Yeah. Well, when you're hitting 406, you can do that, and it'll be
Just
better
like
after
that.
that.
I mean, they are dialed in right now. The court awareness and the vision that they're seeing to be able to kind of dissect this Arkansas Tech defense and use it to their advantage. That point going to the Golden Suns, but it would have been on the other side if it wasn't a net violation.
That's
There's
just what the doctor
emotion.
ordered.
There it is.
Exactly. Erica Vogel in on the block that time along with Thiebaud. Erica Vogel, a 5'11" sophomore outside from Fenton, Missouri. Set still in the middle from the back line,
And that is
works.
an empty hole, and they're going to hit that spot until Arkansas Tech can prove that they can defend it. But right now, just that soft spot in the middle of the court.
Riley Unruh, another point. Three players now for Oklahoma Baptist with 5 kills apiece. Unruh, Donegan, and Frazee. They just mix things up, and they've been effective, hitting just 361 now. Just 361
Just
now.
361. Well, and you think about it, and this is something that you might not think about in the middle of a game, but if you're Oklahoma Baptist and you've been able to score points, which has not allowed Arkansas Tech to do much rotating through their own, you have your newcomer of the year in Erica Hernandez right now on the bench, and she hasn't played very much. Now she's out there, but
set point.
She rotates out.
Oklahoma Baptist has doubled up the Golden Suns, and this one will come to a conclusion. Set number 1 going emphatically to the green of Oklahoma Baptist. 25-12 the final score from Fire Lake Arena here in this set number 1. We'll be back with our second set in a moment on the GAC Sports Network.
Running outdoors, you got to take what nature gives you. We'd like to say we run when they don't. So we want to give you products to be able to run when you don't think you should run, when it's pouring rain outside, it's snowing. We're going to have products for you to get out there. You don't get better sitting on your butt not training. You got to get out there and run.
At Under Armour, it's always about premium textiles. They need to perform, they need to be the best. The merging of hybrid textiles with naturals and new seaming and bonding and super sleek, modern, fast, futuristic designs, that's where we are really going to turn it up a notch. If you look good and you feel good, you're going to perform better.
SWASU has been saying that the focus is you for 20 years. Now that I'm here, I know my voice matters.
It's a true home away from home where the professors really do put the focus on me and my dreams.
At SWASU, it feels like they are cheering me on with so many ways to get involved, like social clubs,
sports, quality academics, and great people who care about your success. For real, the focus is on you.
Open the door to your future at SWASU. Go Dogs!
SWASU, the focus is you.
Oklahoma Baptist just on a roll in set number 1 as the Bison earn a 13-point win. Trying to set things up to see if a lower seed can get a victory tonight. Jill Scott's been watching both of these teams, and Jill, Coach Anna Howell with a lot of positive things to say to her team, but rightfully so. They have all the momentum after the first set.
Yes, that first set, quite a sweep for OBU with 19 kills. I don't hear a lot on the sideline, mostly because of the fan base for OBU. We got a band here, very, very interactive crowd with signs, going really good for OBU. Let's see if Arkansas Tech can catch any type of performance next set.
Absolutely. Of course, the DJ on hand, the band on hand, the cheerleaders on hand, the crowd on hand, and next to my right hand now is Coach Allie Frizzell-Kaiser.
Hi.
And a winning coach already today as well.
Thank you.
Congratulations,
yes,
Coach.
Thank you.
Well,
Good team win.
It was a great team win. And all the way around, you get the sweep. We mentioned it on the air, and really try to, I don't know how to say it. I don't feel like that we lent to it. It just had the feel from start to finish that Ouachita just was taking it. The energy was there.
Thank you.
The way they were playing there, and even at points in time where the score was tied or that Southern Arkansas may have had a lead, really, never really felt like that you all were in any way concerned.
Thank you. Well, actually, one of the girls on the team said that same thing. Like, they said even though we were down in the third, it didn't feel like we were down. Like, we were just, like, calm and cool, like, hey, we're going to get this next point, we're going to move on, So that is something that we have actually talked about a lot. It's just, breathing in, breathing out, being calm and play for the next point. So
we talked beforehand about the fact that this team won the conference tournament title last year. Of course, you came in as the 5 seed to do that. And upset 3 higher seeds along the way to get that title. But then your girls didn't want that to come across as just a fluke.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You want to come back the next year, and you did just that, winning the regular season. Congratulations for that title as well.
Yeah. The seniors in particular were like, well, we just don't want them to be like, hey, y'all, we got hot, and then that was that, And so in an interview earlier in the year, they said the exact same thing, and they're like, we have something to prove. Like, we want to prove that, like, we deserve to win that last year. And so in off season, we got to play a lot of 6v6, and we got to do a lot of individual skill work, and it just started coming together. And it's fun to see that, like, that coming to fruition together,
They did just that. And it looks like everyone's okay. There, the apparatus with the padding there, able to keep everyone safe, so that's a positive.
She bounces back because when they came to our place, a ball hit a Big A fan, and it found her, and thankfully she was okay. And they laughed about that for the next 3 plays. So she bounces back.
That's good. That's absolutely good. Point for the Bison there, and we're knotted up at 1 right now as we get to talk with Coach Kaiser from Ouachita. Coach, there's only so much I'm sure that you can say about Courtney Hansen before you start repeating yourself in the same broadcast many, many times, but talk about her play as well.
Oh, man, she's just a game changer of an athlete, a volleyball athlete. You know, she just sees the court so well. She leads people, she leads the team, and she hits like every stat in the stat category. So it's been a real pleasure to have her on our team and be able to coach her and see her grow as a player and a person over the last 4 years. So yeah, it's been great to have Courtney.
Yeah, that she fills out a stat line really, really well.
Yes.
And there's just, you never know where she's going to have the impact on a point.
Yeah.
And yet you look up and there she's done this, this, and this.
Absolutely.
And sometimes 3 or 4 stats increase just from the 1
absolutely.
point alone.
Yeah, I think last week when we played Henderson, she had 7 kills. And I'm like, okay, well, are you outside now? Like, what are we doing, you know? So
Probably didn't even leap to do it. Probably just a little
just a
misdirection
setter
here
dump
and
here or there, and just seeing the court and doing what she does best, play volleyball.
Well, she finds Emily Adams often, and it was another big night for Adams.
Absolutely. Yeah, so, you know, Em and her have played together since like 7th grade. And so the connection they have there is just, I can't teach that, you know.
No.
So getting them to play together at college has been fun, and they want to end on a high note together, you know. And so they're also college roommates as well. Like, I mean, best friends for life right there. So, and then Em, when we needed the ball to go down, she finds Em, and Em knows what to do with it. So.
Well, we talked about the energy that they bring, and definitely they do that. And it's not just those two. Your entire team brought it tonight.
Yes.
How do you keep something like that up going into another semifinal, and you're going to get to play the winner of this one?
Well, we talk a lot about, like, we got through this season as successfully as we did together because we don't have to rely on one person or one position. So if, like, a team tries to shut down our middles, we're able to go to the pins, and vice versa. If they try to shut down our outsides, we can go to the middles and the right side. So we're not necessarily worried about individual stats. We're worried about getting a banner. And so we've really honed in on that, doing it together, and that's a part of our motto as TIGs, together, intentional, grit, and selfless. And so we've really talked about, like, doing everything together as a unit. So we're going to keep trying to do our best tomorrow in that as well. TIGs.
I heard you saying something. You didn't give me the acronym earlier, but when we were visiting before the match tonight, you said that. You mentioned
TIGs.
those words together like that. So that's definitely something that's carried on through the season.
Absolutely, yes.
Well, that's a fantastic hallmark for the program, and I believe you've lived it out, at least in front of us here in Shawnee tonight. You get the winner of this match. You have played both of these teams, won twice, won once.
Right.
You won all 3.
Yep.
So can you give us a little bit of a preview of what a match against either of these teams might look?
Let's see. So it looks like for Tech, it's good that Millie's back, number 12, because she was out with an ankle, and that's one of their main outside hitters. So in our scouting reports, we usually look after their outsides, and then of course their newcomer of the year. So through the middle. So we would watch that in particular because they can put a ball down when needed. Okay. And then Oklahoma Baptist, unfortunately, we have only played them once, but it was a 5-setter at our place. And it looks like they're running a little bit of a different lineup than when they played us the first time. But you've got Riley, number 8, on the outside. Man, she can bang. So we have to slow her down just a little bit, but she's going to get her kills. And they kind of look like us in a way, I feel like. If you can slow one down, it doesn't really matter that much because they have another one that can put the ball down too. So running the 6-2 as well, that they have offense all over the place. So there's going to be a good, fun matchup tomorrow, I feel like. So either team going, like, it's going to be a hard game.
All right, less than 24 hours from now, 5 o'clock tomorrow is the tentative start time, and we expect that to be the case. Our second semifinal match of the GAC tournament will have the top seed, Ouachita Baptist, and we know for sure, and the winner of this contest, Coach Alison Frizzell Kaiser. Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you.
Congratulations again for another win, 4th consecutive win in GAC tournament play.
Thanks. Thank you. Good.
I'll let you go back, and thank you very much for being a part tonight. We'll bring Alyssa back here in just a moment, talk a little bit more about this one that is playing out in front of us right now as the Bison are keeping it close. Arkansas Tech getting out to a lead in which they've been up 2 points 2 or 3 times, and Oklahoma Baptist, again, not letting the Golden Suns run away in set number 2 as they did in set number 1. Pretty good play so far. I have to go back, by the way, really quickly to one play in particular, and Henley Hooks with the ace a little bit earlier for Arkansas Tech. And, you know, physics come into play every now and again, Alyssa.
Don't you love it when those balls just drop
I'm
out of
telling
nowhere?
you, it is really
It's like they hit
something.
a wall and they just fall. It's incredible. It's that backspin. And again, as a defensive specialist, you want to pull your hair out when that happens.
Yeah, just absolutely nothing. It just like physics were suspended and the ball dropped out of nowhere.
It's like a drop ball for a pitcher, a curve ball. You just can make these volleyballs move in a direction that just totally throws you off.
3 consecutive points for Oklahoma Baptist as we get back into play here. And all good. Can't poke that one over. It's now 4 straight points for the Bison.
Yeah, that one really tough. With the way that that ball was placed, I would have really liked to see her just try to dump it over the net instead of trying to set up, because the timing was a little bit off and it was a little too close to the net. Sometimes the net gets in the way and stops the ball too, but luckily Arkansas Tech able to corral that one.
Sent across, back in play for the Golden Suns. All good at the net. Bison will keep it moving. And here's an opportunity for the Golden Suns. Quick set. And the point to Arkansas Tech. Golden Suns come in 15 and 11 overall, 11 and 5 in GAC play for Coach Hannah Wiest in her first season with the program. Arkansas Tech lost the last 2 coming into the tournament, but won 8 of 9 prior to that. Program going the right direction, and back at the inception of the GAC in 2011, 2012. This being the 15th year of the conference. I mean, it was Arkansas Tech, one of 2 or 3 schools that you knew would not only be in every single tournament. Of course, the number of teams in the conference a little bit lower back then, started with 9. You knew that the Golden Suns would be there, but they'd also be a top 1 or 2 seed. And the program has seen some changes in recent years. Oh, man, I knocked it out of your hand. Sorry.
It's okay.
I stood up for that one.
You did. See, I
know.
could have gotten that. I can go forward. I just can't go side to side.
Coach Wiest coming in her first season with the program and back into the tournament, and as a number 4 seed, you're clearly going the right direction.
Both of these teams, you mentioned it, 11 and 5 in conference play. Equally matched here, despite the fact that Arkansas Tech won the regular season meeting.
And that right there is the tiebreaker for seeding. Really doesn't matter. Honestly, all that it matters is what color uniform you're going to be wearing at that point in time. I would say that, but to that point.
You belong at a school that understands your needs. At Arkansas Tech University, you'll receive a personalized education designed with your interests in mind, offering over 150 degree options both online and in person, with classes taught by dedicated instructors committed to helping you succeed in your chosen field. Grow beyond your expectations. Apply today and discover why you belong at ATU.
SWASU has been saying that the focus is you for 20 years. Now that I'm here, I know my voice matters.
It's a true home away from home where the professors really do put the focus on me and my dreams.
Open the door to your future at SWASU. Go Dogs!
Bison with another point. Coach Howell, instruction to her team as Oklahoma Baptist breaking away a little bit here, trailed by 2, 7-5, and since that time, it's been a 7-2 run for Oklahoma Baptist.
Yeah, well, she pulled over Mackenzie Frazee as well as Addison Dale to talk to them one-on-one. I think, you know, that conversation is just more about being more aggressive on the net and calling for the ball so that they can set up their offense.
Noble with the serve and the ace. Another point for Oklahoma Baptist. This time the Golden Suns get the point. We were speaking just before the break about the win during the regular season. It was a sweep for Arkansas Tech at home against Oklahoma Baptist. You have to go all the way back to October 11th. So
it's a long
around
time
40
ago.
days ago.
And that's a long time in sports, and teams change, adapt, and grow. There's some injuries sometimes. Not always the same team you're going to face when you face them the first time around.
No, they're really not, but don't think that things like that aren't remembered by the team that lost.
Absolutely. Well, now you know how to game plan and say, okay, this worked, this didn't work, and obviously both of these teams walked away learning a lot about the opponent because it has been a battle.
Boyer to serve. Again, a 5'11" junior from Choctaw, Oklahoma. Wow. Self-defense. Carson Hunter just simply put the hands up to deflect that. I mentioned Boyer from Choctaw, played her high school ball at Carl Albert, really part of the state of Oklahoma where there's a lot of good volleyball in that area, around the Edmond area, Oklahoma City, East, Midwest City area. Get good high school volleyball teams with some good club ball as well.
The one thing I've noticed over the years in Arkansas, and specifically over the last 5 years, just the growth of the game in general, the talent coming out of the sport to go on to play D1 or D2, and how good teams have become, and the club teams and travel ball. And I think it has a lot to do with how the sport has grown nationally, but you can see it has really taken a big step forward.
Quick set, and a nice point for the Golden Suns. Erica Hernandez with the attack and the kill. You were talking about the long braid and the shorter ponytail. You can see the different advantages of our broadcast. You're the girl, you can see that. I'm the boy, and I see that. Well, it was just number 1 and number 7.
Well, there you go. Well, sure. But if you're just looking up and you want to help differentiate,
yeah.
just another option. Numbers help, though. You're right.
Numbers. It's a numbers thing for me.
Numbers always help.
Back set and full power with the swing.
Great save there by
Great
Arkansas
job.
Tech. Well done defensively.
All good. Can't do it twice. Man, Stricker with the kill. Take a look at this again.
Yeah, it's so hard sometimes, and as you can see,
she was already celebrating that one before the ball went down.
Kinsey Garrett just a little off the angle, and sometimes if you don't have the time to get your body around it, ricochets in a direction you don't want it to go.
Stricker with 5 kills on the night. Trying to get a 6th. Can't do it there. Defense in place. Hernandez. Tapped up. Quick set. Tapped over again. Amy Hernandez twice keeping this in play. How about a third time?
Hernandez, yeah.
My goodness.
With the arm.
Set for Oklahoma Baptist. And just too many opportunities for the Bison. And that will bring out Coach Weiss to say, I've got to call another timeout now. 18-12 to score. Oklahoma Baptist on top here in Shawnee. We'll take a break on the GAC Sports Network.
At Southern Arkansas University, it's not just about the journey, it's about what comes next. Starting with the fall 2025 freshman class, we guarantee you'll be ready for your next step, whether it's landing your dream job or getting into grad school. The Mule Rider Next Step Guarantee is more than a promise, it's a path forward. From your first semester, we'll provide career coaching, real-world experiences, and connections that set you apart. With the Mule Rider Next Step Guarantee, SAU is committed to helping you achieve your goals and build the future you've imagined.
Oklahoma Baptist extending its lead once again at the hands of players like Allie Stricker. OGAC coming up from the back line. Riley Unruh with 10 kills on the night to go with 7 digs and a block 2. Unruh, a great season, and right now showing out here in front of this home crowd.
It's been really impressive to watch OBU not panic when they were down early in this set after winning that first set, and steadily coming back using the talent and the power they have at the net to do so.
Long set. Seifert there with the dig, and she'll send it over.
Come hang out with us.
Seifert once again. There's the set in the middle. Hernandez can't quite find the distance there into the net, and Oklahoma Baptist will get another point. And this is that point in the set where you look at it, need 6, up by 7. The Bison are in a good position. That will go deep.
Yeah, that one's sailing on Henley hooks, and we've talked a little bit about her. She was a first-team All-GAC selection too, but she's been a little quiet today, just 3 kills.
Carson Hunter also All-GAC mention this year, honorable mention as a matter of fact.
That one lands for hooks.
Serving for Arkansas Tech, number 9, Henry Hooks.
She'll go back to serve. Great serve. Nice job by Seifert to keep that alive. Now the Golden Suns have an opportunity. And take advantage.
There you go. Amy Hernandez stepping in. Well done and executed, finding that center sweet spot in the court.
When you get back into the set, you do it just 1 point at a time. And that's what the Golden Suns are doing right now. And another point to add to that. Trailing by only 5 now.
Out of bounds, point to Arkansas Tech. Serving number 9, Henry Hooks.
So Chow says, no, that's enough for right now. We're not going to go any farther here. Let's slow things down. She'll take a timeout as her team leads by 5 in the second set. Fire Lake Arena.
So how do you make it? How do you overcome the odds? There's Natasha's way. Be shy, focus on yourself, till they focus on you. Or Juana's way.
Why be one champ when I want to be 2?
Be like Yusra. Let nothing
Syrian refugee pulls boat to safety.
destroy your dreams.
Screw fate.
Or maybe you beat doubt 1 step at a time, like Johnny. What about Zoe? Never satisfied. Not with trophies or stunts. Then there's Dennis. Work with what you got to get what you don't. Or you could be like me. Dream of pro football, get hurt, dream over. Find yourself with just $7 in your pocket. So how did I get here?
Tapped back as Oklahoma Baptist coming out of the timeout had an opportunity. Suns now, Hernandez. And that was not touched, so goes wide, point to the Bison. Addison Dale checks back in.
Serving for OBU.
And Maddie Barnes to serve now. Barnes, a 5'9" freshman setter from Choctaw, Oklahoma. A couple players from Choctaw, Oklahoma, 3 or 4 actually. You mentioned Boyer, went to school at Carl Albert, and Barnes, Choctaw High School itself.
Big time block there. Big time block by Addison Dale, who just checked back in, as you mentioned, and that is exactly what she wants from her blockers up front.
Not bad for the 6-foot freshman. There's so many new faces and names on this Bison team. And another point for Oklahoma Baptist, 2
a
away
lot of
from taking
freshmen
this set 2.
on this Bison team, but there's a lot of underclassmen at ATU as well.
Barnes to serve. Not quite what you wanted.
Yeah, not enough behind that one, and the free point for Arkansas Tech as they try to get into this.
Just the look she gave to the bench there. She was fine. She went to the net, then she looked over the bench, and just the look of disappointment of, wow, that didn't do what I wanted it to.
Yeah, if you hit the volleyball wrong, it's just going to die, and you know it the minute you hit it. You're like, oh well, get it next time.
All good. Into the net, and it goes wide. Point to Oklahoma Baptist. Set point once again.
Set point OBU.
Donegan checks back in.
Serving for the Bison, number 8.
And Riley Unruh will serve at set point.
And this is who you want to be setting, or to be serving right now, because she second in the GAC with aces. That wasn't one, but it's a point regardless.
Now, anticlimactic final point of the set, but it goes to the Oklahoma Baptist Bison. And they have dominated through 2, trying to repeat what the other 3 matches have given us with a sweep, but this time with the lower seeded team. We'll be back with set number 3.
Lucky?
Yeah, in just a moment here on the GAC Sports Network.
You belong at a school that understands your needs. At Arkansas Tech University, you'll receive a personalized education designed with your interests in mind, offering over 150 degree options both online and in person, with classes taught by dedicated instructors committed to helping you succeed in your chosen field. Grow beyond your expectations. Apply today and discover why you belong at ATU.
Henderson State University is known as the school with a heart. We lift each other up, encourage each other to reach our goals, and celebrate every win together. Because together, we're stronger. Together, we're unstoppable. Together, we're ready. Here, you don't just grow, you belong. Come see why Henderson is the school with a heart. Schedule a campus visit today at hsu.edu/getready.
I am inspired to lead.
I'm inspired to research. I'm inspired to care for others.
I'm inspired to shape the future.
I'm inspired to tell compelling stories.
I'm inspired to innovate.
I'm inspired to create.
I'm inspired to serve.
I'm inspired to be a champion.
I'm inspired to change the world.
The Hernandez sisters making a few things happen in set number 2, but when the Bison went on a run, they did just that. See Arkansas Tech, but the defense at the net, that time particularly by Addison Dale. There's Emily Boyer coming out, and Oklahoma Baptist will get things going to start our 3rd set. Alyssa, Riley Unruh nearing a double-double. 10 kills and 7 digs for her.
Yeah, also 1 ace and 1 block, just really on brand for her, steady for this OBU team, and they're going to need her in this 3rd set. And for Arkansas Tech, you really want to continue to lean on Erica Hernandez and Henley Hook. See if you can get them going. Just 4 kills each at the net. Got to get that power going if you're going to try to make this one a 4-set match.
Well, you mentioned earlier that Hernandez was leading the league in hitting percentage, and tonight she's hitting .384 as well. So it's one of those things. She's taken 11 shots.
She has,
she could stand to swing the ball a little more.
She is, and you want to get her involved as much as you can, and now you've been able to spread the volleyball around, which I appreciate too. But again, when your back's against the wall in this third set, you got to lean on the talent.
That one just drops inside the back line. Point for the Bison to get things started. Couldn't have been placed any better, and really it's one of those frustrating things because you think it might go deep and it just didn't. Set from the back line. Great dig by the Golden Suns.
Great spot there by Henley, back there in that back left corner. Ties this game.
Millie Allgood to serve now, the senior from Sherwood. I said she was getting ready to serve. Had to take care of a couple of equipment things and make sure,
make sure
the
there's
floor
no
looks
spots.
good as well. Yeah.
No one wants to slip out here, I promise you that. You're working too hard to slip on something.
Torres keeps it up. The set tapped over by Hooks. Change for the Bison. Gonna fall for Stricker. Hooks again.
Trying to see if she could find another spot for it to land.
Stricker again. Quick set, quick tap. Into the net that time by Frazee.
I think Frazee was trying to do exactly what she just had happen to her, and it didn't quite work out.
And you're talking about the court here. Really like the court. This is where semi-pro basketball is played here in Fire Lake Arena. We haven't talked about that yet today, but it's a nice hardwood court with a subfloor. Really nice feel to that. A little bit of give there for the players when they go full extension and really try to make these plays happen.
Court side. A really nice place to be able to play this tournament.
Serve received, a little bit sketchy there. Put back over by Kaiser. Another opportunity, and Kaiser can't control that one. That was just too much Frazee. Mackenzie Frazee now on the evening for her 8th kill.
Well done by Frazee. Up at the net in between her and Donegan and Unruh. Just having a lot of success up there at the net. Necklace.
Yeah, it looks that way.
Gotta take that off.
I hadn't noticed though there were a number of earrings, these really small earrings.
Earrings
to go
are
ahead
okay.
And play
Necklaces,
with those.
yeah, I guarantee you. Coach Weist is wondering why that's on to begin with.
Exactly. Missed the equipment check at the beginning.
Sure, that'll be a question later.
Frazee with the kill, Frazee with the block. Mackenzie Frazee, the sophomore from Colorado Springs, is having a night.
Yeah, she is, and she's stepping up when her team needs it the most. And again, I told you in that last set, Coach kind of pulled her aside and had a conversation with her, and we have seen her kind of take her game a little bit to the next level.
Erica Hernandez with the kill for Arkansas Tech. By the way, Frazee 3rd in the conference in blocks, so it's not anything new to her. 104 on the season coming in.
Blocks, all about timing. Gotta have strong arms, strong wrists, time things out perfectly.
Goes wide, couldn't bend that back in. And the Golden Suns on top now 5-3. Settling in, looks like the Golden Suns. Nice serve, by the way. That one will go deep as well.
And once
Wouldn't
again,
be surprised, by the way, if Coach Hell doesn't call a timeout pretty quickly. Okay.
There it is, on command.
Just the feel from watching her over the
Sure.
years. She takes the timeout quickly. We'll go ahead and take one, too, and I want to hear what Alyssa has to say when we come back from the GAC Sports Network.
One of the fastest growing universities in the state and the region, Southeastern Oklahoma State University has classes for bachelor's, master's, and certificate programs. Over 45 degree programs are available with in-person, online, and hybrid options. With a legacy of excellence dating back to 1909, our dedicated faculty and staff are here to make your legacy a great one. Your future starts here at Texoma's University.
SWASU has been saying that the focus is you for 20 years. Now that I'm here, I know my voice matters.
It's a true home away from home where the professors really do put the focus on me and my dreams.
Open the door to your future at SWASU. Go Dogs!
Amy Hernandez has had a pretty good afternoon tonight. 2 kills, 2 digs. And here in the third set, they've needed the points from her. Sister of Erica Hernandez, who is the newcomer of the year in the Great American Conference.
You talk about taking that timeout at the right time. This right here, this 3-point lead for the Golden Suns, the biggest to start a set today. And she's able to call that because she doesn't want things to get too much. But for the Bison, they've been able to kind of rally and stay within it. But this is, again, the biggest lead that they've had early in a game. And we'll see if they can add to it or if the Bison are able to get back in this one and tie it up.
She's going to be pushed over. It does. Now an opportunity for the Golden Suns. Set hooks is there. Great dig once again. Boyer's kept this alive more than once in this rally. Oh, wow, another one. Hernandez can't finish it, but she does at the net. She and hooks are there.
Well done with that timing.
Well, she does not. Actually, it goes wide, and so.
Does it go out? Okay.
It does. Oklahoma Baptist with the point.
So they get the point. It looked good from our perspective, but we've got
well, that apparatus is in the way to see where it drops.
The apparatus is a little bit in our way, along with the official. We trust them.
Tapped down.
Up and
no
over.
question
Great
about
timing.
this one.
Absolutely. Great timing there by Erica Hernandez to just go up there and tap that one right over the defenders at the net for OBU. Gives Arkansas Tech the point. Now we find Henley Hooks at the service line.
I think the Golden Suns would need to just try to add on a little bit and a little bit at a time, not let Oklahoma Baptist back into this one in this third set. Hernandez and another kill. We showed her in the highlight package coming out of the break. Third kill of the evening now. And she's hitting right at 0. That hitting percentage doesn't matter as much now. They need those points here in this third set.
It's all about points.
The attack goes wide. Another point for the Golden Suns. And this is exactly what Arkansas Tech needs here in this third set.
Yeah, a little wide on Unruh, but I really like that location. Hard to tell from where we were. Obviously, the line judge has that best advantage, but
tipped around.
That one worked. Not as hard, but it worked.
Amy to Erica, neither one of them could get it over. And so Oklahoma Baptist will see who's going back to serve now.
And those kind of plays right there where it just almost just bounces off of an elbow or shoulder and then the ball dies. There's just nothing you can do to get that ball back up in the air to where you can save that point.
There's Hernandez again, and another point. Her play in this third set has really been beneficial. She'll take a seat now. And Karis Brindley will check in. Brindley, a 5'6" freshman from Melissa, Texas. Great dig. Comes right in. And Coach Wiest is going to challenge that one. Brindley had checked in. Great dig. The point goes to OBU if it stands, but Coach Wiest is going to challenge that. We saw a couple of challenges in the previous match.
We did.
None prior to that today. And three sweeps. And you know, that's really not something that we've seen a lot in Great American Conference tournament action. As a matter of fact, the only time there have been three sweeps to start the quarterfinals, you have to go back to 2013, 2014, those 2 years. Of course, these numbers courtesy Eric Moyer.
Yes.
The Assistant Communications.
Thank you for that, Eric. Much appreciated.
Now,
I feel like I have something to do with it. I'm just kidding. I'm jinxing it right now. I'm just putting bad juju out there.
Well, no, those three in the books. So
no, those are. No, I'm just saying in our current
okay.
situation.
All right. Spring of 21. Spring of 21 has an asterisk with it, though, because the three sweeps in the quarterfinals get things started. That wasn't the first round of the tournament. Back in the spring of 21, that was the COVID year, and all 12 teams made it into the tournament. So there was a first round before the quarterfinals. But in 2013 and 2014, we started those conference tournaments with three sweeps.
There we go. Potentially have four. But that one, the point did not count, so they'll replay the point.
And Brindley will serve again. It was a nice dig when she was able to go full extension, so kept things going for her team. Will they get a point out of it? Almost. We'll see if it plays on through.
Hernandez wanted to carry there.
Another dig for Oklahoma Baptist. Seyffert's been there, and
Unruh just overshot that one.
She expected Seyfert to be there as well. She looked back, and I think she thought she was going to come up and make the hit, and looks away at the last moment. So 11-5, the Golden Suns, and Brindley continues to serve.
Really powerful swing there by Unruh to get the point.
No doubt about that one. So Unruh will follow the kill with the serve.
And this is where, if you're Arkansas Tech, you would love to side out. Don't let Unruh getting on a service run here and continue to push this lead.
Well, the Bison get back to back. Seen only one set go down to be decided by 2 points today. It goes back to that first match of the day with Southwestern and East Central. High set, all good, just pokes it on the cross. Now the Bisons with an opportunity. Tapped and rolls along the net, and it was a friendly roll for Oklahoma Baptist. So Coach Wiest will call a timeout as Oklahoma Baptist makes up 3 of the 6-point deficit. We'll take that timeout with them as well and talk a little bit about what Coach Wiest has done, making her way into the tournament with the Golden Suns when we come back.
One of the fastest growing universities in the state and the region, Southeastern Oklahoma State University has classes for bachelor's, master's, and certificate programs. Over 45 degree programs are available with in-person, online, and hybrid options. With a legacy of excellence dating back to 1909, our dedicated faculty and staff are here to make your legacy a great one. Your future starts here at Texoma's University.
3 teams have swept so far today, one of those being the top seed in Ouachita. Took care of business against the number 8 seed Southern Arkansas. Not the only one to get it done. The
Southwestern
Mule Riders
Oklahoma, yeah.
Coming up just a little bit short there. Boy, they celebrate intently. The Tigers.
I would too. It's the postseason, Joey. You got to get excited about something. Of course, our first First match of the day between Southwestern Oklahoma State and East Central SWASU.
Yeah.
I'm getting used to it.
Well, Oklahoma Baptist has made up 3 points of that 6-point deficit, and Jill Scott was listening in, knows a little bit more about what's happening now on the Bison bench. Jill?
To get some motion back and a slow start to their third set, but if you watch Coach Howe just from any point of the court, you see she has that fire in her and trying to hype up her girls to get back this game.
And she definitely has a lot of fire, and she's talking with her team. That one goes off the antenna, so the Bison can't continue that run. Thank you, Jill. I was mentioning Coach Weiss as well prior to the break as Arkansas Tech gets the point and leads again by 4. Coach Hannah Weiss, the 10th coach in GAC history to make the tournament in their first year of coaching at the school. And the previous coaches are 5-4 in their tournament opener. As this one will go to the Oklahoma Baptist Bison. Those coaches who made the tournament in their first year and won their first match, well, you go back to a coach that won already earlier today, 2 of them in fact. Josh Collins at Southwestern, Coach Allison Frizzell Kaiser at Ouachita, John Bingesser at Northwestern Oklahoma, Brianna Berry at Southeastern, and we remember her, as well as Meredith Fear, her first season at the helm at Harding.
Names we've said
all 3 of them, as a matter of fact. I was thinking about 2, but
all 3 of them won today.
Yeah.
Swept today.
In those sweeps.
It's a good trajectory, good company to be in.
So Coach Weiss trying to reverse course here and see if she can be among those who's won in her tournament debut in the GAC.
Her team's going to have to dig deep here, and of course it's going to have to go to 5 sets in order to do that. And right now with a 3-point lead, you're just trying to keep this momentum and not give anything to OBU.
Serve, receive, and it worked out well for a good opportunity for the Bison. And so crawling back into this one, trailing by just 2. And that was something, it looked as though Coach Weiss sensed that the Bison had taken over a little bit of momentum now. And that looks to be the case as well.
Yeah, and there's been that moment in the first 2 sets that we've experienced where they've been able to just kind of, you know, hold on to a lead or break away from a back and forth game, and that's the last thing that Coach Weiss wanted. So we'll see if she can get a side out from her girls on the court.
Nice defense from both these teams. Carson Hunter doing a great job, as well as Kaiser, and another great dig from Kaiser. All good. Tap it up, kept alive.
There's that sweet spot. I'm telling you, that center of the court right there, you love to live there.
Unruh from the 10-foot line as well. Coach Weiss, a little discussion now. We'll see if it turns into a challenge or merely a conversation. Of course, happening right here in front of us. Looking the other directions was tough to hear what they're saying or see in order to read the lips there.
I think she's talking about potentially the defenders for OBU over the line.
Go ahead and keep playing.
And sometimes you don't necessarily want something as a result right now, but you're just telling the officials, hey, keep an eye on this. This is what I'm seeing. Potentially.
And you can also, as that one goes off the scoreboard, unfortunately for the Golden Suns, it will tie things up at 13 now. And that's just an unfortunate bounce.
Yeah, nothing you could do about that one. Just not really the best time to have something like that happen.
High set. Well, Hook says no, we're going to get this one back.
There's a little bit of fire.
Midway through this third set, the Golden Suns will see all good to serve. Quick serve receive, and you know, the The last two that have set up like that so well on serve receive, Alyssa, you just knew as it came across that the Bison have done a great job of putting things in play, not letting themselves get out of system early on. And they've had good looks off the serve every time.
And that's just the one thing that I've really noticed. There has been no panic, and we talked about that. They've stayed level-headed, and they've trusted their abilities, and now you see themselves tied up once again on this game.
Hernandez with a decent look. Will be hooks this time from the right side. It won't bend back in, and the Golden Suns are trailing now, 15-14.
Yeah, and this is their first lead of this third set. And it's just been steady. You just keep chipping away and finding ways to just get points here and there.
Riley Unruh with 15 kills tonight. Mackenzie Frazee with 10. Henley Hooks has 6. Double aces as well. Make it 7.
Yeah, Unruh, her 12th double-double. She had 11 coming into this game, but she's got 12 digs and 15 kills. That's a reason why she's on that first team All-GAC.
Has the stat line to prove it tonight.
Here she is again.
Hernandez keeps it going. And Hooks will get it back. Nice placement. Bison will stay with it. Hernandez, nice job to change up at the last moment.
Well done. I don't know if that's what she meant to do, but it worked out well. You can see it on her face.
Yeah.
Well, I think she was a little behind that one.
Well, you get up there in the air and you have to take a swing at it.
There's nothing. Well, there's nothing you can do too. You can't just freeze and wait for it or have the ball speed up to you.
Nice dig. Won't be enough. Too much of the Bison at the line. Frazee will take a seat after another kill. Carson Hunter now to serve. Hunter with 22 digs on the night. A couple of assists too. See what she does from service. And the point will go to Oklahoma Baptist. As Tech over the net. That's a heads-up play, by the way, for the Bison. When the ball's going to be at that point, go ahead and attack it, get there, make the contact.
Exactly. You obviously just don't want to be over the net or into the net with the timing, but
what a high
if you
dig by
can
Porter.
do defensively, and talking about timing, Erica Hernandez a little ahead of that one, and it just feels like Arkansas Tech's gotten themselves back out of sync where, as we've talked about, OBU has just remained steady, and now they've got a 2-point advantage.
Another timeout. Coach Wiest calls her final timeout of this third set. We will take one as well. Bison on top by 2.
SNU is really different. We're a small community, we all know one another's names, and I really love it here.
Being at SNU prepared me to be a working individual, as well as a leader in my church, home, and community.
SNU really set me up for life. I met my best friends here, I met my husband here, I got to travel the world. I am so glad I was able to attend SNU.
SNU has made me into the man I am today.
My name is Haley, and I am a proud graduate of Southern Nazarene University.
At SWASU, it feels like they are cheering me on with so many ways to get involved, like social clubs,
Sports, quality academics, and great people who care about your success. For real, the focus is on you.
Bison just working their way back into this one, and now up by 2 as this one is moving on along. Mackenzie Frazee, what a night she's had, both with blocks and with kills. Frazee credited with 2 blocks and 11 kills, a dig as well, but she's been intimidating at the net.
She has. OBU just getting things done offensively and defensively up front.
Hooks. Nice look. She'll set up, ready on defense. And this one goes high. Another opportunity now for the Bison. The back set, tapped across.
Good
Hernandez.
save there.
And Amy Hernandez with the attack. Nice job by Boyer. She's had some pretty solid defense of late. Hooks once again. Tapped over. Kaiser keeps it going. And another opportunity. Kaiser can't defend this one. Oklahoma Baptist with Noble. Lillian Noble's second kill of the night.
She hasn't done much offensively, but you see those 3 blocks to lead OBU. Getting it done with the defense.
Tapped over, and will be an antenna violation, so the point goes to Oklahoma Baptist.
Looking just like that, it is a 4-point swing, and this is not what Arkansas Tech wanted.
Now the Bison in that 20-point range right now. There's been some good defense by Oklahoma Baptist at the net, but really the play on the back row, the digs that have kept so many of these points alive.
Well, exactly, and you look at the difference here. I mean, Oklahoma Baptist has 62 digs in the match to 47. Big discrepancy there, and that just speaks to your defense and being in the right place and being able to see where you think and predict where you think that the ball is going to go as it's being attacked.
This time at the net, but it won't go the way of the Bison. Henley Hooks with another kill. Hooks now with 8. Bison up by 4 and need 4. There's the set, coming across, and with the attack, the kill for Oklahoma Baptist. It is Allie Stricker stepping up again. I mentioned new names, new faces for Oklahoma Baptist. Allie Stricker, the junior, she's been around, been a part of some of these strong teams for Oklahoma Baptist in recent years. Set, Hooks, and that just clears the net. Here's Unruh. All good will keep it alive, and Hooks is going to have to just push it on over. Opportunity now for the Bison. Back set there. And that one just lands inside
right down
the line.
Well executed there by Addison Dale.
2 points away for Oklahoma Baptist. Hernandez met at the net. I said it was the back row that had been doing most of the night, but the penultimate point for Oklahoma Baptist is defense at the net, and where Dale had a great kill just a moment ago, she has a solid block this time. It is match point for Oklahoma Baptist.
And this crowd is feeling it again. The band, the student section, parents, they're ready to see these Bison take this match.
Oklahoma Baptist keeps it alive. There's the set. Unruh. The kill, the point, set, and match for Oklahoma Baptist. And for the 4th time today in Great American Conference volleyball action, we see a sweep. This time, it's the lower seed doing the honors. The 5 seed over the 4 seed. Oklahoma Baptist takes this one home and have set up a matchup with Ouachita Baptist tomorrow afternoon at 5 p.m.
Well, I tell you what, Ouachita's sitting right over there in the stands watching this one, and they understand that's a 5 seed that just won. They were a 5 seed a year ago and won the whole tournament. They are going to take this team very seriously tomorrow.
And it was a 5 seed, by the way, who defeated the 4 seed Oklahoma Baptist in the first round. So a rematch of a game from last year as well. You have a very good point. No surprises, and Ouachita will leave the building saying, okay, we know what's ahead of us. Meanwhile, for Oklahoma Baptist, a great win tonight for Coach Anna Howell and her team. It is win number 20 on the season, 20-9 now the record, as the two teams will get together and have a prayer as they close things out. We're going to stick around right here for just a moment here in Fire Lake Arena as Jill Scott will have an opportunity to talk with a player or two from tonight's contest. Joey McWilliams along with Alyssa Orange. 4 games in the book now. And
look at us.
Wow, it's been a long day. It's been a good day, though.
It's been a fun day. And, of course, we've gotten some really good volleyball, even though these have only gone to 3 sets, some competitive volleyball. But I really have to say it again and stress the confidence and the composure of this OBU team is something I want to see tomorrow when they face a Ouachita Baptist in that #1 overall seed. If they can play the way they played today and stay calm under pressure, it's going to be a fun one between those two.
You know, also, you mentioned that we've seen some good volleyball, and we have seen, even in just 12 sets, we've seen some good volleyball. It's an interesting feel tonight because often when you see a number of upsets, you know, sometimes teams can get hot at certain times of the year, but the teams who have been strong this year have shown themselves to be strong in this tournament as well. So Jill Scott has an opportunity to visit with a couple of players who were strong tonight in this match. Jill?
Yes, I'm here on the sideline with Riley Unruh and Mackenzie Frazee. Guys, congratulations on your first win. Tell me, how's it feel after this first round?
It's a great win. I think we came in today having that team-first mindset. I mean, we came in, everyone did their own jobs. That was what's most important. Every single person on and off the court did their job, and that's what helped us win today.
Yeah, so what did this win teach you guys about your team and your mindset?
It just taught us to believe in ourselves, honestly. We just believed in every single teammate, every single person on the floor, and ultimately that's what helped us win.
Yes, and so the first 2 sets, they went by so fast. You guys dominated. Third one got a little shaky, slow start. How did you keep a good mindset and not get shooken up by that to bother you guys?
Yeah, I think Kinley Hooks, their right side, outside over there, she really tested us early in that set, and I think she's a great player, and I think we came in kind of scouting that. We knew that we had to take care of her, and I think in that third set, when we were down a couple points, it never felt like we were down. It was always, we believe that we're going to win no matter what the outcome is of that set. We knew that we could do it. We just had to dig deep a little bit.
Awesome. Thank you, girls, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jill, and congratulations again to Oklahoma Baptist. Big win for Unruh and for Frazee and for the Bison as a whole. A big day coming to a close now, but we have 2 more matches tomorrow, semifinals on Friday, starting at 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. It'll be Southwestern taking on Harding in the 2 p.m. match, and then Ouachita Baptist and Oklahoma Baptist in the second semifinal match that's set for 5 o'clock. Your take from, first off, the match today, closing thoughts on that.
Yeah, well, you go back to what Unruh said, and that's what you saw. It was a team win for them, and everyone contributing, and again, staying as a team unit, not getting too high, not getting too low, but we saw some really competitive volleyball today, and I think that just speaks to how talented the teams are at the top of this league, and that's nothing to the other 3 that lost today, but these teams have set themselves apart, and you could just tell from an aggressive manner how they came to set the tone, and that's exactly what happened. And so tomorrow, I don't think we're going to get a lot of 3-set matches. It's going to be competitive volleyball tomorrow.
Well, we invite you to be a part of that tomorrow afternoon here on the GAC Sports Network. Again, semifinal Friday on the way, but we wrap things up here. Our 4th quarterfinal match of the day goes to the Oklahoma Baptist Bison. Riley Unruh with 15 kills and 12 digs, a double-double once again. Mackenzie Frazee with 11 kills on the afternoon and had an assist as well. Melody Donegan, 8 kills on the day. Big afternoon or evening now from Emily Boyer, 26 and 12 assists and digs. She has the double-double too. Maddie Barnes comes in with 13 assists, and Carson Hunter had 23. Want to give a shout out to Shawnee, Oklahoma and Fire Lake Arena for hosting this tournament. Great American Conference Volleyball continues tomorrow. For the Great American Conference Sports Network crew, Jill Scott, Alyssa Orange, I'm Joey McWilliams. God bless you. Have a good night.
Well done.